I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. My dad was in prison for 10 years. Yeah, maximum security. Women's prison. He was a psychologist, but he was in it. He was in it, guys. 5 days a week, sometimes holidays. It tore my family up. It was hard on us. It was hard on us growing up. Big fan of true crime because of that. My mom and me used to watch Unsolved Mysteries together when I was a kid. That was our favorite bonding show. You know, I'd just be sitting there coloring at the table, look at the TV, there's a guy kicking through a kitchen window, I'd freak out, be like, oh my God, Mom! She'd look at me, she's like, oh, stop it, Mikey, he's not in our neighborhood. And the guy on TV's like, he could be in your neighborhood. Mom! She's like, oh, stop it, Mikey, they definitely caught that guy. And the child killer was never found. She's just like, go to sleep. Just laying in bed like, when was that filmed? How much time do I have? It sucks. I go to sleep at night, I listen to scary stories to go to sleep. I try to scare myself to sleep. I don't know if you guys do this too. It's great, but it's not really about the story as much as the person's voice that's telling me the story. Thank you, right? They can't be like, and then I killed them all with a machete. Can't sleep to that. And then I killed them all with a machete. Like, that's 8 hours. That's true crime ASMR, dog. I'm out. That's a solid night's sleep right there. Love that shit. I clicked on a lot of YouTube videos. One popped up on my feed, a lot of true crime. It said, How Not to Get Abducted was the title. Perfect, right? But I know you're probably thinking, Mike, you're a white guy in your mid-30s. No one's abducting you. And that's fucked up, but you're right. Yeah, I can walk back and forth to my car all night. I might get stabbed. I'll probably get robbed, but you know what? They're leaving me right there. Yeah, no one's taking me anywhere. I'm just saying I'm never going to be in a shipping container one day like, you know what? I am worth this. I'm definitely worth stealing. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ladies, not to be rude, but not all of y'all are abductible. Yeah, but we're gentlemen, and we walk into your cars. We want you to feel abductible. Yeah, because we know what it feels like to be unabductible, and we don't want you to feel that. Yeah. Half the time I walk my buddy with a girl to her car, I gotta call my buddy to walk me back. You know what I mean? I'm just like, dude, hurry up! There are men everywhere. Hurry! Scary out here. Can't handle this. Man, I was watching those cold case ones. Those were my favorite when they solved murders with old DNA evidence. But that means that people were collecting cum before they knew they could do stuff with it. You know what I mean? Like, how else would you test this shit? That's crazy. There's like a crime scene in the 60s, like, are we good to go? He's like, hey Sarge, what about all this cum on the nightstand? I was like, what about all the cum on the nightstand? I think we should collect it. Maybe it has the answers. And it did have the answers. That's fucking crazy. Guys, our cum solves murders. Like, we gotta be the murderer, but it still solves the murder. Ladies, your squirt don't solve shit. I'm just saying. I think there's the same amount of men and women serial killers out there, but we get caught. Everyone knows after you murder somebody, you gotta masturbate, right? So we murder, we masturbate DNA, y'all murder, y'all masturbate, you guys just walk away, nothing. Nope. I'm catching on, I'm fucking doing the math, y'all. It ain't all us. It isn't all us. It's probably all us, whatever. I was on a date with this girl, she wanted to watch a true crime documentary. I was like, sure, so it was a John Wayne Gacy documentary. And she was quiet the whole time. Like in the documentary, they talk about like, this guy like murdered kids, he like buried them in his house, he lived on their bodies. She was quiet this whole documentary. And then out of nowhere, the guy's like, and then he also performed oral sex on some of the victims. And she was like, whoa! I was like, that's what got you? The big sucking? Not the murder, the living on the bodies, or the map of the bodies under the house. I think sucking their dicks is the nicest thing this guy did to these kids. Goddamn, bro. If I'm about to be murdered, I'm like, yo, if you're gonna suck my dick, do it now. If you're gonna do it post-mortem, do it pre-mortem too. Don't give me no post-mortem blowjob, dog. Look at that pre-mortem blowy, dude. I gave up, I'm dying, just do it. You see my dad one day, he's like, oh my God, what happened? Jesus Christ. Sorry, what was that? Pre-mortem? Oh, thank God. No, honey, don't worry, you got a pre-mortem blowjob.